What is going on, guys? We are back for episode number 1 of our Pokemon Black Chesslock. This is going to be a little bit of a different Nuzlocke than what you are used to seeing, as this is a bit of a different series. I don't think too many people have played a Chesslock before, so it's going to be very, very interesting in that regard. So the biggest differences really are that we are limited to 15 Pokemon that we can catch throughout the entire game. And on top of that, they have restrictions. So 8 of those Pokemon have to be basic Pokemon that cannot evolve. They must solo a gym rival or Elite Four member to be able to evolve into one of the other restricted types. Then you have about another 6 that are restricted in terms of, they can't have more than 60 base power moves, they can only have 2 damaging moves, or they can't have negative secondary effects to your opponent. Obviously, all of this is going to be in the description down below, but we must choose what they are before we catch them. So basically, when I get into the wild encounter, I basically need to go in and be like, okay, this is going to be a pawn, this is going to be a rook, this is going to be a bishop, and I have to decide that way. So there's going to be a lot of things to take in. I can only have one of each piece in my team at a time, and if the king ever faints, aka our starter, we just auto lose the lock right then and there. So basically, there's a lot going on. We didn't actually beat our last Nuzlocke that we took part in, so this is going to be a bit of a grind. I feel like I'm gonna put lowercase this time, because why not? Yeah, why not? So your name is Leaf, absolutely. But yeah, so I am super hyped. Obviously, question of the days are going to be in this series as well. Hopefully we get a little bit more interaction. And I think question of the day, have you ever played chess before? That is the question of today's video. But we need to get through all this intro stuff. Let me tell you what, we need to get through this intro stuff, because there's so much that I want to do, so much that we need to get going on. So let us hop in. It is summertime. Summertime. Okay. Game Freak presents Pokemon Black version. Alright. Leaf! I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokemon. What's keeping Bianca? I'm a little late again, sorry. Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously, today's the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know, sorry Leaf, sorry Sharon. So where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Leaf's house, so Leaf gets first pick. Naturally. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Leaf, go first and take a peek. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. Alright, so number 1, I need to figure out these options so I can try to tech speed up. Thank you. Set battle style, and we will confirm those settings. Now, I could... Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm a hardy nature trainer. I didn't realize that. Okay. That's crazy. I never even knew this stuff. Okay. Love to see it. But we need to pick a starter. I think I've already kind of made up my mind as to who I want my starter to be. In most generations, the fire type starter is the best choice. Not just because it's like a good Pokemon, but because generally there aren't very many fire types in too many of the regions. Now in this region in particular, Darmanitan is definitely an option, but it's in the same areas that you can get a Crocodile, and so it is still a harder encounter. I think we'll have better opportunities to get a water type from fishing or other things like that, and generally the grass type is just the weakest starter, so I think we're gonna choose Tepig. Now, this will be the king of our lock here. And so we are going to need a nickname for Tepig, and we are going to need a... Okay. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know, let's have a Pokemon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though there are still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak, just like you said. We have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled, Leaf. Get ready for a Pokemon battle. Bro. Alright, come on, bring out your Snivy. Let's go. And our starter is Tepig. Gotta write all this in. Let's just tackle. And it is a male, so we will be able to know pretty much immediately. That did decent damage. I don't know if that's a stat boosting. Can I not see from the screen? I guess I can't. Okay, so we just have to wait and see. So let's just keep going. And obviously our starter is Tepig. Perfect. So we needed to nickname this Tepig. Now I kind of... So, based on who the Route 1 encounter is, it would be really funny to have like Timon and Pumbaa as the first route encounter if I could get a Patrat and then have Tepig here. That'd be super cool. I would love to get that, and we will get it eventually because the first 3 routes you do traditionally get those Pokemon, so I think that's what I'm gonna want to do. So wow, Leaf, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday, I could tell, no doubt. Bianca, would you look around? Wow, what happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing, so little but so strong. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry about your room, Leaf. You're completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Leaf's Pokemon. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright. Hey Sharon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. I believe you're right. There'll be no problem for me to keep this room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if only you two are the only ones to get to have a fun battling. Okay, so... It's also fair that I get 2 and both of you get 1? Was that a thing? Okay. Okay. So Oshawott comes out, and we will have to smack up this Oshawott too. This should get us to level 6 by the end of this battle, for sure. And that Oshawott, I think, might have done more damage than us. Possibly. Yeah, it might be doing more damage than us. We do outspeed it to this point, though. So that is a saving grace for sure. But... alright, we got it. Okay. 43, we'll get to level 6. Perfect. 13 attack's not bad. I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have. I'm finally a trainer, but first we better go apologize to your mom about this messed up room. Oh, I better come too. Yeah, you better. Look at this place. It's trashed. I can't do homework. Can't play my Nintendo Wii. My bed's messed up. Yo, y'all messed up my place. Y'all messed it up. Alright, so we got our little Tepig here. Clearly, it's a quirky nature, which... oh, that's actually neutral. So that's pretty good. Obviously nothing amazing, but pretty good. And it isn't hidden ability, right? It's Blaze, right. So, there's not really too much else to add to that, so let's just head downstairs. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries, I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokémon Research Lab. Oh wait, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over. Hey. My leaf. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminds me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. I know. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver. Sure, of course. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's pop down to Bianca's house first. I feel like some shit's gonna go down there. So let's pop over here. No, 1,000 times no! But, I'm a good trainer who got Pokemon and everything. I could totally go on an adventure. Oh, shit. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon? Stupid-ass kid. Don't mind my husband, dear. He's just overprotective. All children go on adventures with wild Pokemon. I'll tell him that he's wrong, and it'll happen anyways. It's part of growing up. Shit. Alright, well. Let's go talk to the professor. Let's talk. Okay, let's go meet the professor. Hi there, I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name... We know your name, Professor! Come, Sharon, this is not the time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name's Professor Juniper, and I'm researching Pokemon. When and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. I butchered that a little bit. My bad. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had Pokemon battles. So maybe that's why it feels as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to nickname your Pokemon? Absolutely, we naming this boy Pumbaa! P-U-M-B-A-A. Yeah, Pumbaa. Aha, I see. Are you okay with the name Pumbaa? Yeah, boy! Alright. As for why I gave you all Pokemon, It's for the Pokédex, right? Pokédex. I'm astonished. Nice work, Sharon. You have already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning, for everyone's sake. The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. Think of it like a Pokemon encyclopedia. So I want you three to visit many places and meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. That is my request. You'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokédex, will you not? Okay. I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thank you. You have given me the best possible answer. Alright, can we go now? Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon, so meet me on Route 1, okay? Alright, well... Since the professor asked us it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can run away from home and never return? Thank you. Of course! We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokédex. Shit, you just told her she could run away and leave home. That's on you, buddy. That's on you. Ain't no part of this shenanigans, these games. Hey, Leaf, wait up. Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokédex. I can't believe it. Well, actually, I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you. Man, I already feel like my nose is stuffed up. I don't know if I'm getting a cold or whatever, but my nose feels stuffed up. And just when I'm talking, it just feels like my throat's just like conceding in. You know what I mean? Whoa. Here you are, Sharon. I might need water. I don't know if it's okay with you guys, but I might be sipping some H2O while we record. There's just no way that I'm getting around this. And one for you too, Bianca. Whoa. As for your room, Leaf, or what's left of it anyways, no need to worry. I can take care of tidying up, okay, Leaf? You'll be gone for months anyways. Ah, Pokemon. They're so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. You really are something with Pokemon like that by your side. You'll be safe wherever you go. Let your parents know. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots of places you'd like to go in the Unova region. Become wonderful adults. Have a great trip. Oh my god, that was the most motherly parent speech I've heard in a while. Alright, let's go. Let's go! This ain't Pokemon Let's Go, but let's go. Leaf, it's this way. Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us all to take our first step at the same time. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? We're running away from home? It sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now that everyone's here, I'll explain. The Pokédex pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokémon. Moreover, it's set up so that once you obtain the Pokémon, you'll get even more information. Okay. Well, we don't need a tutorial, so let's just skip this Patrat. Come on. Speed up button. Go a little faster. Thank you. Alright, we good. Did you see that just now? That is how it goes, step by step. First, reduce Pokemon's HP, and you have no difficulty catching it. Alright, Pokeballs. Thank you. Meet me in the Cumula Town. Got it. Good. Alright, so we need to get ourselves an encounter here. Bro. Wait a minute. Hey, listen, Leaf, Sharon. I thought of something fun. But we need to get going. I imagine the professor's waiting. Can you shut up, Sharon? Like, goddamn, like, get out of here. Would you listen for a sec? Seriously, God. Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner. Huh. Actually, that sounds interesting. It will fill up the Pokédex pages, so I'm sure it will please the professor. We can keep her waiting for a little bit. Alright, let's go. Alright, so what we need to do is get ourselves our Route 1 encounter. And survey says... a Lillipup. Okay, so... not what I was hoping for, however... However, I think we should still catch this anyways, as we are going to need a pawn. We are going to need different things. So when I was looking it up, Stoutland has a bit of a rough go when it comes to trying to get a move pool. So Stoutland, we're just gonna look it up together just so that I can explain my reasoning why Lillipup is going to be just a pawn. So right away, when you look at the different elements, we could make it our queen Pokemon. However, I think having normal and fighting as your king and queen, it's a little underwhelming. It's not the best starter to get, and so I don't think that's a great play. Then you go into the move pool for Stoutland, and Giga Impact, Last Resort are unfortunate. We could make this a bishop. However, the struggle that I have is that the only non-damaging move that it gets by level up that's actually worth it to me is work up. And so there's a little bit of a problem of there just isn't really anything worth it that I see. Crunch and Takedown and like Retaliate are all decent, but I just don't see the moveset there for it to be very effective. It could be useful, just not anything that I really see as something that's really great. And going further, that would be the bishop option. The other option is the knight, which we would be allowed to have tackle, bite, and then wouldn't be able to use any other move. So that kind of takes away that. And Rooks not having secondary effects, Retaliate's the best move. I don't really want to use Takedown, and Retaliate has a negative effect on your opponent, and so does Crunch. So the move pool just doesn't really work for it to be anything other than a bishop. So we can make this a bishop, or we can make this a pawn. Pawns also still can evolve into bishops, knights, or rooks if they meet the conditions as we talked about in the beginning of the episode. So I think we're going to use it as a pawn for right now. The other options, we need to know the ability. So I guess we can make the decision once we know the ability. I guess that's fine. So we get the puppy Pokemon. We need a nickname for Lillipup. Now, you know, I don't have a nickname for a Stoutland. I don't have a nickname for Stoutland. If it ever evolves into it. Now, Stoutland nickname, Lillipup nickname. I mean, we could name you Lily. Stoutland female names. I don't know. Terry, Rough Life, Rusty, Amaterasu, Sniff, Pookie, Gandalf. None of these names are really all that great. I could just name you Scruffy. Scruffy seems like the easy one. So let's just go with that. R-U-F-F-Y. Scruffy it is. And so with Scruffy, let's just peep and see. It is a hardy nature, which I believe is also neutral. It has pickup. Lillipup. So let's just make this decision right now. Vital Spirit or Pickup. Which means that it's going to have Sand Rush and not Intimidate. So that also knocks it out from possibly being the queen, because I kind of liked that idea. So I think we're just going to stick with a pawn for right now. So our first pawn is a lily pup. So we'll do that, and then route 1. Lily pup. And yeah, that is going to wrap up the first episode here. I am going to do a little bit of leveling off screen, so when we come back, we'll have a little bit higher levels. And with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like the video, subscribe if you really liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one.